In many parts of the world, we've been grappling with a housing crisis for quite some time now. Rent prices have soared, consuming larger portions of our incomes, while home ownership increasingly feels like an unattainable goal for younger generations. Meanwhile, private developers, largely unregulated, continue to focus on luxury housing instead of the affordable units that are desperately needed on a large scale. Addressing this crisis requires the construction of tens of thousands of affordable housing units in affected cities, which would not only alleviate the housing shortage, but also challenge real estate companies significantly. Just imagine if every challenge faced by renters were met, and rental prices per square meter decreased by half. This would result in happier tenants, eased family budgets, and undoubtedly disgruntled investors. The bottom line is that relying solely on private developers will not suffice to tackle the problem without meaningful intervention. The housing crisis appears to be an enduring challenge, but is it truly insurmountable? Is there a beacon of hope amidst the gloom? A shining example, like a Tesla illuminating the night, guiding us forward with undeniable brilliance. Even Elon Musk has stepped into the fray, poised to lead us out of the housing crisis with his affordable, prefabricated, futuristic homes. Or has he? Elon Musk is synonymous with innovation and progress. Fans fervently point out his contributions, distinguishing him from other billionaires. Musk's lifestyle sets him apart from the traditional image of wealth. He resides in a modest $50,000 prefabricated home, indicating a deeper understanding of the challenges faced by the masses. This portrayal of Musk as a savior is widely circulated, although reports suggest he primarily resides in a mansion owned by a billionaire friend in Austin. Meanwhile, he's also been exploring the city for a grand luxury estate of his own. Nevertheless, Elon Musk remains committed to addressing the housing crisis. Let's not overlook the potential benefits his efforts could bring. Elon Musk's supporters are eagerly anticipating his next move, envisioning nothing short of an epic solution akin to a marvel of technology. While the prospect of a $10,000 affordable home sounds impressive, it's worth noting that in true Elon Musk fashion, these futuristic prefab dwellings may not be the definitive solution to the housing crisis. If anything, they might exacerbate the issue, and the fact that they aren't real adds another layer of complexity. How could this be? Let's delve into it, though I may need some time to recover from the sensory overload caused by watching some of these videos. The excessive decoration is truly overwhelming. Elon Musk, the visionary behind this innovative housing concept, is committed to reducing his carbon footprint and promoting sustainability in every aspect of his life. In my opinion, it would make more sense to tow the house with a Tesla Cybertruck, given its superior towing capacity. This approach would likely be the most efficient in terms of time and fuel consumption. The seamless integration of Tesla products is truly remarkable and is sure to delight technology enthusiasts. Elon Musk's $10,000 affordable homes are touted as a potential solution to the housing crisis, yet there are doubts about their effectiveness. The notion of Musk developing a futuristic $10,000 home gained traction, thanks in part to Elon Musk enthusiast writer Chanos, and these videos have gained widespread popularity, with some garnering millions of views. They all purport to showcase Musk's affordable and innovative tiny homes. Online discussions surrounding this topic are divided into two camps: the $15,000 Tesla enthusiasts and the proponents of the $50,000 tiny home. Let's examine the letter first. Just $50,000 for what appears to be a shipping container with windows? Count me in. So when will Elon Musk start delivering these units? How many hours of planning did this genius dedicate to this remarkable project? And how many units are Tesla factories currently producing? The answer to both questions is zero. Elon Musk has no involvement in this. This is the casita accessory dwelling unit from a company called Boxabel. So what's Elon Musk's connection to it? According to my sources, he resides in Exeter, Texas, and this claim is entirely false. How do I know? because Elon Musk himself tweeted about it. In fact, I've been residing in a $50,000 house in South Texas for the past 2 years. Absolutely not possible. Cue cool product though. Despite this fact, traders misleadingly labeled it as Elon Musk's $50,000 home. Anything for those views, I guess. By the way, it's actually called the Casita Accessory Dwelling Unit. These units are not intended to be standalone homes. Rather, they are meant to be attached to or located next to your main residence. So, it's unclear why they're presenting it as a standalone structure. Moving on, what about that $15,000 Tesla home? It looks visually appealing, sleek and futuristic, but it's pure fiction. As far as I can determine, it doesn't exist. The source of this misinformation was a channel called Elon Musk Rewind, known for spreading false information and led by a self-serving individual chasing views. Elon Musk, the 40-year-old, supposedly purchased a Mercedes. False. There are rumors circulating that Musk is involved in producing combat robots for Russia. Unsubstantiated. It's claimed that Musk recently announced the official release date for the Tesla Model Pi. Not true. Despite the frantic efforts to attract attention, most of these videos fail to reach even 100,000 views, which is rather amusing. However, they did manage to gain popularity with videos released in late 2021 and early 2022, both discussing the purported Tesla home. Interestingly, both videos veered off topic to discuss the $50,000 prefabricated home. But what exactly are those miniature hills depicted in the thumbnail? They prominently feature the Tesla logo, leading one to speculate they're part of a clandestine project masterminded by Elon Musk. However, in reality, they serve as a visual cue for a mobile home company unrelated to Musk's endeavors. It begs the question, what's the purpose behind these thumbnails? It appears to be nothing more than clickbait. That's all it is, clickbait. Elon Musk Rewind simply searched for futuristic tiny home and grabbed the first image result. Then, they slapped a Tesla logo on it and spread it across their videos. And this individual just can't seem to stop. While Elon Musk's original video saw success, other channels focused on chasing views went into overdrive. They repeatedly churned out the same video about the purported $15,000 Tesla home to capitalize on public interest. One video after another, they flooded the platform with content centered on the supposed Tesla home. They even resorted to copying each other's titles and thumbnails. For instance, a channel named Elon Musk Zone has produced 15 videos to date on this topic alone. However, in reality, Tesla's only venture into housing was the Tesla Tiny Home, a small trailer showcased in Australia several years ago, serving as a demonstration for their solar energy product. So it's clear that Elon Musk is not involved in building affordable homes, nor does he have any affiliation with Boxabel or Nestron. But what if Elon Musk did enter the affordable tiny home market and began selling them for $15,000? Would that resolve the housing crisis? Absolutely not. No chance. Not in the slightest. And why is that? Before we dive in, make sure to check out the link in the description for an extraordinary smart car air freshener. It's not your run-of-the-mill air freshener. Firstly, it activates its fragrance only when your car vibrates, saving you the hassle of constantly purchasing standard air fresheners. With a lifespan of up to 6 months, you're covered for quite a while. Secondly, it offers both Type-C and solar charging options, eliminating the need for wires. Thirdly, just 30 days of usage equals 1 hour, and it practically lasts forever. This product includes 2 fragrances made from pure ingredients, each lasting up to 6 months, and it even comes with a 1-year warranty. Don't miss out. Grab one today for your car, or who knows, maybe even your small boxable unit. Now let's get back to the video. Well, a few reasons come to mind. Let's envision you receiving a brand new, futuristic tiny home for free, residing in a costly city where you spend 2/3 of your income on rent. You're ecstatic at the thought of finally owning your own home. Suddenly, your phone buzzes, a notification from the delivery company. They're en route with your new, affordable, futuristic tiny home. They request the address of your plot. Plot? It dawns on you. You'll need to purchase land to accommodate your new tiny home. Perhaps you could acquire some inexpensive land outside the city. However, this would entail a daily commute of 2+ hours each way, along with potential drawbacks such as limited broadband internet and access to drinking water. Essentially, it's just a spot for your home. Here lies the primary contradiction of tiny affordable homes. In urban areas where they are most needed, land and plots are prohibitively expensive. And in regions where land is inexpensive, houses and apartments will also come at a lower cost. At that juncture, why bother with a tiny home when you could simply opt for a regular one at a reduced price? Another significant contradiction of these affordable tiny homes is their spatial efficiency. They aren't intended for stacking atop one another in a haphazard manner. For instance, if you have a hectare of land equating to 10,000 square meters, you could potentially accommodate 96 of these tiny homes, each measuring 6 meters by 6 meters, along with a small garden area. However, urban areas also enforce parking regulations, necessitating a certain number of parking spaces per unit. Let's assume a 1-to-1 ratio. This results in 16 tiny homes being displaced by parking, leaving us with 80 units, which still seems reasonable. However, the same area could accommodate 92 row houses, housing 184 households, or possibly more depending on the height of construction. That's more than double the number of units. Now, one might propose clustering these tiny homes closely together to enhance density. Yet, this approach resembles that of a refugee camp, hardly an ideal solution. We could even establish multiple clusters at the outskirts of town and organize annual competitions between them. Each tiny hill district selects a champion who then competes against champions from other districts in a sort of fighting arena until only one champion remains. The surviving champion, along with their represented district, could receive prizes such as Amazon vouchers. But joking aside, is it really a joke anymore? Perhaps not. Moving on, the other tiny home, the Nest Cube 2, is essentially a high-end trailer. When you strip away the flashy futuristic elements and technological hype from these two tiny homes, you're left with two options: residing in a refugee camp or a trailer park. Personally, that's not the lifestyle I envision. What's tragic is that these companies fail to offer anything innovative. Consider the $50,000 Boxabell home, for instance. After exploring the websites of some local hardware stores, it's clear that they're already in the business of making homes more affordable. For half the price, you can purchase an entire house made from eco-friendly renewable materials like wood, with the added bonus of free delivery, compared to Boxabell's costly delivery fees, ranging from $3 to $10 per mile from Las Vegas. Certainly, there would be additional expenses for plumbing and insulation, but overall, it would still be more economical. Despite these hardware storehouses being available for many years, they haven't addressed the housing crisis anywhere. This is primarily because these tiny, budget-friendly houses face inherent limitations, as we've discussed. They require land, which tends to be pricey in areas where housing is in demand, and they don't scale efficiently, accommodating only a fraction of the population compared to a typical apartment building. So what are the viable solutions to the housing crisis? The most effective approach would involve a large-scale, government-led initiative to construct public housing. However, this is improbable in many regions given the current political landscape. Another potential solution could involve eliminating parking requirements. Currently, vibrant American rowhouse neighborhoods and picturesque European residential districts would fail to meet current regulations due to insufficient parking. By abolishing these mandates and establishing zones within, let's say, 400 meters of public transportation hubs where parking isn't mandatory, the cost of constructing new housing would decrease significantly. This would eliminate the need for expensive underground parking structures, allowing smaller players to enter the real estate market, thereby fostering a more diverse and competitive market landscape. As mentioned earlier, these companies aren't genuinely invested in resolving the housing crisis. Relying solely on private developers won't fully address the problem. However, it could marginally improve the situation, shifting it from dire to merely problematic, which would be a step forward. Of course, housing prices are influenced by factors beyond just supply and demand, such as income levels. In areas where residents earn substantial incomes, landlords can demand higher rents, making housing unaffordable for many. While it might remain within reach for affluent professionals, others are priced out of the market. To counter this, measures like rent control or the establishment of public housing for essential workers could be implemented. For instance, the city could acquire apartments in central areas and offer them at subsidized rates to essential workers like educators, healthcare professionals, and sanitation workers, ensuring they can reside within a reasonable distance from their workplaces. This is crucial for maintaining the essential functions of the city. If a sanitation worker has to endure a 4-hour commute each day due to exorbitant rents, it jeopardizes the city's operations. If a garbage collector has to endure a 4-hour daily commute to afford housing in Berkeley, you'll likely face a shortage of garbage collectors among other essential workers. Additional potential strategies involve stringent oversight of short-term rentals and mandating developers to include more affordable housing units in their projects. And naturally, if it's politically viable, implementing large-scale public housing initiatives would be crucial. Tiny homes alone won't suffice to resolve this predicament. The housing crisis cannot be resolved by relying on trailer parks on the outskirts of towns or makeshift refugee camps, regardless of their futuristic appearance. Urgent public intervention is required, ideally implemented yesterday, with bold actions from our leaders, including the initiation of large-scale public housing construction projects, implementing regulations on Airbnb rentals, increasing the availability of social housing, and similar measures are crucial steps. In conclusion, share your thoughts on the futuristic Tesla homes in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.